Harley dude. It's the guy with those big old wide pegs that I saw splitting lanes before. Whoa, whoa. Oh man, I was looking at that because it looked like it was slick. That is so funny, dude. I was wondering, is that stuff that he's sitting in there slick? That answered my question. But anyway, I was thinking about something because last Sunday I went up to the rock store and I rode the Beta, and which I normally do. I either ride the Beta or the RC8, and I was thinking about that because, well, one of the guys up there that I hang out with, he goes, dude, he goes, you always ride that Beta, man. You're like in love with that bike or whatever. And I go, well, actually, you know, it's kind of like the Beta and the RC8 are like my fun bikes. You know, that's, and this is how I break it down, is the two Dukes, okay? The Duke 690 and this bike, the Super Duke 1290, are my commuter bikes. That's like usually what I use them for. That's what they're really good at. That's what they work well for. And that's what I use them for. And then the Grom, I ride that bike just whenever I need to like go somewhere around town or whatever, you know, like that bike's really handy if I just need to go a short distance and I don't want to start up one of my other bikes. And, you know, like, because usually when I ride my bikes, I like to get them all the way warmed up, you know, like I like to go out for like, you know, like a long ride, like at least cruise around for like a half an hour or something, you know, like make sure the bike actually gets warmed up. I don't like just going like 1 minute down the street to the store. I really don't like doing that, and so that's what I use the Grom for, is just quick little runs around town. And I mean, I've taken the Grom up to the rock store a couple of times and up in the canyon a couple of times, and it's a fun bike. It handles good and it's fun to ride in the twisties. But the RC8 and the Beta are really like my play bikes when it comes to that. It really wasn't even something that I consciously like made that decision like in the first place. It just kind of, it turns out that that's what the different bikes are good for. That's, you know, like every bike has like strengths and weaknesses, and that's I don't know, that's what I use my bikes for, and it seems like it works out pretty good. So I just figured I would talk about that because I was thinking about that on Sunday when I rode the Beta. And it's funny because the weekend before I rode the RC8. You know, I'll ride the Grom every once in a while up to the rock store, but usually I'll swap back and forth. Like one weekend I'll ride the RC8, and then the next weekend I'll ride the Beta. Those are my fun canyon bikes, like my play bikes. So I just figured I would talk about that because I was thinking about that. Let me know what you guys have, like as far as like what bikes you have and what you use them for, you know, like what you think as far as like the strengths and weaknesses of your bikes. And leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.